Hi, for today's strength routine, you're only going to need a mat and we're going to target the muscles that get weak from lots of sitting. So go ahead and have a seat on your mat, bring your feet in as close as you can, keeping them nice and even with each other. Lay all the way back down and we're going to do some scoop glute bridges. What that means is you're going to tuck your hips under and then bring your hips all the way up, squeezing your glutes, and make sure that your abs are nice and flat. We're going to hold this position for time as you breathe. Then as you get ready to lower, you want to think of lowering down with your back first and then finishing with your hips. Take an inhale through the nose. On the exhale, raise your hips up, squeeze those glutes, hold. And come back down. We're going to do this 3 more times. Turn your knees to the side if your body is calling you to do that. Next up, we're going to do some glute marches. So you're going to come up into the glute bridge just like we did. You're going to hold this position here and we're going to bring one knee up towards the chest, back down and switch. If you need a modification, you can do the one on the screen. When you do this, make sure that you keep your hips up and you squeeze those glutes so that you don't feel it in your lower back. And we got about 15 more seconds to go. Go ahead and lower. Remember, back first, and if you need to rotate those knees, go ahead and do so. The next move we're going to do is really going to target those hamstrings, the muscles behind your thighs. You're going to move your feet out a little bit and close together. Then you're going to raise your hips up, and you're not going to get as high as we usually would, but then you're going to walk your feet just like this. If you need a modification, you will only hold it for the entire time. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Good job. I know that burns, so go ahead and twist if you need to. We're going to do all 3 exercises again for 1 more round. So we're going to start from the top with our scoop glute bridges. We'll be doing 5 of these with 10-second holds. So inhale here, and on the exhale, you're going to raise the hips up and hold. Awesome. 1 more to go. Amazing, great job. Go ahead and twist out if you need, and then we're going to go right into our glute marches. So again, if you need the modification, you can do the one that is on the screen. We're going to go ahead and march for 30 seconds. you're fighting through that burn and keep those hips up. Do not feel this in your lower back. Beautiful, you did it. Absolutely amazing job. Go ahead and twist it out if you need to. The final exercise in this little sequence is going to be the hamstring bridges. So walk your feet out a little bit more, closer together. Really raise up and walk your feet. We're going for 30 seconds. This move burns because those hamstrings get weak from all the sitting. Fight it. You can do it. All right, you did it. Amazing job. I know that burned. You did great. Now we're going to flip over onto all fours onto a quadruped position. This is going to be on your hands and your knees. Now for this move, this is going to be challenging, so if you need a modification, go ahead and do the one that is going to be on the top right of the screen. Make sure that your knees are underneath your hips, your wrists are underneath your shoulders, and then you're going to press those shoulders away. You're going to tuck your hips in a little bit. Now you're going to exhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your knees up, and we're going to hold this for 5 seconds, and then you're going to come back down, inhale, and we're going to repeat. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to lift your knees up. If you're not lifting, you're just going to exhale the entire time and really feel those abs activating, and just practice your deep breathing. Okay, you're doing great. We're going to do 3 more of these. If you're shaking, this is normal. You're doing great. We have 1 more. You got this. Amazing job. Go ahead and roll those wrists out if you need to. We're going to go back into that quadruped position on all fours. Same deal, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, press up, tuck your hips in. We're going to do a bird dog hold for 3 seconds. That's opposite leg, opposite arm. You're not doing as high as you can. You're going straight out without losing the core activation. Okay, we're going to do a total of 10 of these. Make sure you are alternating sides. If you need a modification, there is one on the top right of the screen. This is our final one. Good job, way to get it done. Go ahead and roll those wrists out if you need it. We're now going to lay face down on the mat completely, and we're going to do some Superman holds. So legs behind you, straight behind you, toes pointing down, arms straight out, and you're going to lift up your arms and your legs, squeezing your butt muscles and your back muscles, holding this for 10 seconds. If this hurts your shoulders, you're then going to have your arms to your sides, just like the modification in the top right corner. Come back down, inhale. On the exhale, come back up again. We're going to do a total of 5. big inhale here and exhale up. Amazing, you did it. Okay, we're going to do that for one more round. So we're going to start back from our quadruped position, doing our breathing knee lifts, okay? So make sure, again, those knees are underneath the hips, wrists are underneath the shoulders, your shoulders are away, your hips are tucked in. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, raise those knees, hold for 5 seconds. Remember, if you're not lifting the knees, you are just focusing on exhaling all that air out and really feeling those abs activating. Just one more to go. You got this. Sweet, you did it. So go ahead and roll those wrists out if you need. Then we're going to get back into our quadruped position here for our bird dog holds. These are 3-second holds for a total of 10. Inhale, on the exhale, raise up, squeeze your back and glutes, hold, and then go ahead and switch sides. This is our last one. Amazing job. We are at the final exercise of this routine. Go ahead and lay on your mat. We're going to do our Superman hold, arms straight out, legs straight behind you. Inhale here, and on the exhale, you're going to raise up, squeeze, and hold. Beautiful. We have 4 more just like this. You got this. Here we go, last one. We got 5 seconds to go. Thank you for joining me today for working on your posture. For more routines like this to help you sit more upright without pain, check out the Sitting Solution 21-day program in the Posture Academy app. See ya.